Uh, all right, everybody. Uh, since I didn't do MJ, but I am going to do it, I'm probably going to get that up to y'all probably Thursday. It's just really hectic because I work on weekends 4 days straight, and I have 3 days off during the week for school. But I want to go ahead and give y'all a reason to I guess listen to me, because I know a bunch of people have adversity that they go through. I want y'all to know some of my adversity, and I guess you could say I did come from privilege. My dad, he makes a decent amount of money, and with my mom making a decent amount of money too, I guess you could say I had a silver spoon. Not really, but the thing is though, it's just like I guess I never got to accept that silver spoon because I always had to get it the hard way. You know, it was either hard work or this or that, and for the longest time, I the longest time I guess I was a kid, so I did childish stuff. But when I was about I lost my granny, my aunt mommy, which is my granny's mom. I lost a bunch of my family when I was young, and I guess that's why it doesn't really bother me that much. I guess that's why when stuff happens, it doesn't really bother me that much because everything happened really quick. I guess you could say, because right after they had died, my granny had died, and then like 4 years after, my aunt mommy had died, and I had people in my family that's dealt with drug addiction and alcoholism, and I guess that's why I have never done anything with drugs or alcohol. I remember one time I was at my mama's, and there's this guy there, and he was drunk, and I was just super scared, and I was at my aunt's, and I was super scared, and I was just like, hey, call my mama, let me go up to my mama's, and my mama came and got me at like 12 o'clock at night, so I didn't do anything with drugs or anything. But when I was about 14, this is where everything really starts to kick in. When I was about 14, I got this girlfriend, and I was with her for 2 years, and she was older than me, she drove and everything, so I was feeling like the man. And after 2 years, she ended up cheating on me and everything. My heart was broke. I was only 16 afterwards. And that was a really tough spot for me. I got real depressed. I started being a butthole towards everybody. I went to a real dark area in my life. And after I had got over it took about 2 years to get over it. I was super dark area in my life. But that year that it happened, it was my 10th grade year. And all up until then, like, I would skip school a lot. And I really wouldn't focus on being a better me, a better person in society, and actually focusing on being somebody in life. I didn't focus on any of that. I really didn't care. I wanted to play basketball, but I'll get to that here in a minute. But I skipping school and everything, my grades were slipping. I went to 10th grade and I took a etymology class. I got a better understanding of English and the roots and stuff. And after that, I seriously just propelled myself with a better understanding of English. My vernacular got a little better, and I started really carrying myself a whole lot better. I started being a better person. My grades went up. I was on honor roll that year, and after that I kind of mellowed out. I realized that I could get by with just chilling because my level of low work was a bunch of people's high work, especially in the school I had went to. And that's not good, no, but I've learned from that, and I won't do it anymore because I can't, because I expect the maximum of myself, just like I tell y'all to go and do the maximum for yourself. So I gotta start. I'm starting now, but I'm giving myself the maximum, just like I want you guys to give yourself the maximum. And after that, when I had got over the breakup and everything, I got a job when I was 16. I was working at Wendy's, and that's when everything had cut off. It wasn't no more silver spoon or anything like that. Like, me and my dad had gotten into a bunch of arguments about stuff about basketball, and it was real bad. And we had got an argument about me and that girl too, because I had went to go see her when he was out of town, and he didn't like it, and he said he's gonna put a restraining order on her. We got into a big fight, but and that's not serious adversity. But you got to realize I was a kid, and I had a bunch of hatred in my heart at that time. And I promise you, that adversity made a man out of me. And it was like I was saying dumb stuff. Like I told my dad, I'm 16. There's nothing you can tell me anymore. And that was just ignorant, because dude teaches me every day. But after those 2 years and everything, I got a job, and that's when everything got cut off. Like I promised, I grocery shop for myself. Honestly, I still live with my parents, but I grocery shop for myself. And I bought a car for my dad. Bought my first car. And it was a truck, and it was like $5,000. He bought it cash, and I put $1,200 onto it, and I paid my own insurance. And working, making $725 going to school, work, and basketball. I didn't really have a lot of time, and I had to give up one of them, and it was basketball. But like I said, I'll get to that here in a minute. But I ended up working like 2 days a week at first, and that was just the weekends. And I changed that, and every other day I would work and go to basketball practice. And I was paying insurance, was like $200 a month, a phone bill, and that's a lot for somebody who's just 16. But you know, my money wasn't going anywhere, but I did have somewhere to put it, and I started saving money. And recently, I had went and well, let me stick to the timeline. So got the car and everything, and I was paying for my own insurance and stuff like that. Anything that happens to me, I have to make sure that I have it. Most of my clothes now, like everything you see me wear now, is stuff that I bought, you know, because like my dad cut all that off, that support stuff. He cut all of it off, and that's nothing wrong with it. It's just tough love, but it's just I have to get stuff the hard way. I remember one time in the 9th grade, like I said, I missed a lot of school, and we had got, my sister did too, and we had got in trouble for I think it's not treason. I know it's not treason, but we got in trouble for missing school, truancy, and we ended up getting in trouble for that. But it wasn't me, it was my sister. My dad wasn't listening to me. He made it. We have these, I'll show y'all, we have this big old thing of woods right here at the back of our house, and he made us cut it down, and he thought it was going to take all summer. I got it done in 3 days. Me and my sister, I got it done in 3 days. And that taught me the value of hard work. But I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap this up. So after that, now I'm in a good spot in my life. Like I told you, I want to be a motivational speaker. I'm going to be a motivational speaker, and I'm going to be up there with E.T. I'm going to be up there with Inky Johnson and any other, you know, motivational speaker that you know that I don't know. Go ahead and put me up there with them, because I'm going to be up there. It doesn't matter. I'm telling myself today that I'm going to be up there, because this is really what I want to do. And what I want you guys to do is think of a dream trip that you want to go on, and work every day to go on that dream trip, because you'll be surprised what you'll get achieved by doing that. Because a bunch of people get caught up in going to work every day and losing themselves in work, which is what I did when I was like 16 to 17. All I did was work and school. And ever since I was 16, I've been on a 7-day-a-week grind, and I'm still on a 7-day-a-week grind, because I go to school 3 days a week, and I go to school 2 days a week, but I use that 1 day for a break. I use that for schoolwork. And then I go to work my other 4 days a week. 7 days a week grind. It's always what I've done. It's always what I'm going to keep doing until I get somewhere. But like I said, I do everything by myself, for myself. Not for myself as in to benefit myself. I'm talking about as in like supporting myself. But like I had just recently bought a car, and it was $3,500, and I'm 19 and I pay for it by myself. And that's a big accomplishment in my life. Right now I got some other goals that I'm trying to get to. But I really want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who does support me. And I get so many good comments. It's just ridiculous, because I just started. But I want to go ahead and get this video up now. It's going to be called Background. I just want to go ahead and get this video up before I put MJ up, just so everybody knows where I'm coming from and just knows why I am the way I am. Because a bunch of people have these super huge tragedies and everything. I really don't have a tragedy. Mine is really just, I had a silver spoon, but I didn't take the silver spoon. I wanted to do it my way. I want to prove to everybody that, you know, hey, I'm independent. And if my back's against the wall, I'm gonna go get it regardless. And that's what it's. I have nothing right now. My back is against the wall. I promise you guys, y'all gonna see the come up. But I'd like to go ahead and say thank you to everybody. I appreciate all y'all. I want you to go ahead and throw your arms up, go on your day, passion and persistence. Thank you guys.